Good morning.
Some water. I'ma treat you like I'm supposed to. Right.
Morning.
His name is literally Bench Guy. uh, I'm sussing on you. That's my show. That's my show. Dang. Bro, I remember when I watched this music video of Post when he came out this song, I literally thought he was memeing.
There's no Max today. He's in police protection.
Everyone then? Yeah, I guess everyone did think that, huh? With the braids and the white wraith? Yeah. Yeah. Come on, 60 viewers to get one VIP. Yeah, no one's redeemed it yet. Oh. Spending. Boom, 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 boom. Cigarettes in a handband. In my hair, man. Another last song. I do this often. Is that about making music or acting, Buddha? Fuck no, bro. Do you not hear my singing? All on these bands, they make me happy. I need the money like the ring I never want. But autotuning should be alright. True about. Chad, did football start already? When does that shit start? Few weeks? Oh shit. Is what Messi doing in the American League impressive, or is he just beating up a bunch of G League soccer players? He's just hardcore smurfing, huh? That's what I tried to tell Scheme, and he got in an argument with me. I told him, listen, if LeBron was in the G League and I was hyping him up, I want you to just cock slap me, bro. Because I would never do that. Let's turn up the fucking music for now, since we're going to get into a little bit of RP here. They're literally losing 2-0 yesterday. Yeah, but it don't matter, bro. He's still smurfing.
Hello.
I don't give a fuck. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me that he's not smurfing.
Oh, it is too.
Oh, it is. The
Oh, you're in it
PSL
already,
is
huh?
PSL. Oh, I'm full blown. Got me a
PSL is
muffin.
PSLing.
Got me a PSL. Got me the apple cider. Tomorrow is the pumpkin chai tea latte day. Yeah, I'm fully in it. I'm ready. It is fall time. All
Yeah,
of my tracksuits are ready. I've been
Summer can
buying
be
them
over.
up.
He's smurfing, but that doesn't mean he isn't also amongst the very best in the world still. Who is the best in the world in American League soccer? There's got to be like maybe one person. And that's it. Again, name me one person in the American League in soccer that would start or even be on the bench of the World Cup for an actual like real team. Well, besides Messi, obviously.
What a great day.
You guys think Messi plays in the next World Cup, or does he retire soon? How long is this Miami deal? How long does he have to play for Miami? As long as he wants? Where the fuck is Leslie and Harry, bro? I mean, I guess, all right. All right, that's everybody for today, I guess. Hello? How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good.
I guess I'll kick off the meeting. Hopefully everybody had a good week. I'm expecting some productive updates from all of you. And I'll be very disappointed if I don't have any. So go ahead and start, Eve.
All right. So at the moment, I'm working on, alongside Nancy, we're working on assessments of every single company. I'll probably have a presentation on Monday that we can go through so we can determine which companies are going to, that we can merge, we can sell as shareholders, and which companies are probably going to be sticking around, which we can then discuss and make decisions on. So that's what we're busy with at the moment.
All right. Hell yeah. Actual work. Fuck yeah. Anything else?
That is obviously, I don't know if
Oh, did you mention the org chart that we're working on too?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll talk about that.
You can bring up that. And then as well, obviously I've also been extremely busy with Aegis business.
Yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Sid?
I finished the bat store at Little Italy. I'm waiting for more shops to be put in there. Currently working on Smoking Gun as well for Denzel. I have started putting together a list of all of our billboards that have the Cerberus logo on it, so that I can put those together for us to potentially remove when we need to. Also have an update from Max, because he is not around today. He's in police protection. If you want me to read that out.
Sure.
He says wine sales are good. He made a custom bottle for the Italians and the 42 bar, and he's trying to reach out for more bars to sell barrels. And he's been working on more gambling games to set up craps, baccarat, blackjack that can be played, and he's gonna work on getting physical chips made.
Why is he in protection?
I'm not sure.
Anybody know?
No.
Huh?
I saw him yesterday and everything was fine. We were at the negotiations and he was there, and I didn't see him after that.
He said
Wait.
he's in police protection due to the war, so I won't be able to make it.
That's
Probably
especially the worst one we able to make. Okay. So you are working on storefronts. Which one, Sid?
I worked on the bat store for the Italians. I'm just waiting for more to get put in so that I can continue on that project. I've been working on Denzel's place as well, opposite Roosters. Also just trying to make a list of all of our billboards and buildings that we have Cerberus logos on, so that we can remove those when needed.
All right. Marlo? Marlo? Somebody next to Sid? I can't see.
Tim.
No.
That's Tim.
I'm not Tim.
How's
I
it going?
obviously fucking see Tim.
Well, he just showed up, so no one next to Sid though.
Marlo, go ahead.
You might need to talk louder, Lang. I have no idea if Marlo can hear you.
Oh, he can hear me. He can definitely hear me.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? What's up?
Go
It's
ahead,
me,
Marlo.
Just excited to embrace the future of the company and getting things in the works for that, obviously, and the transition period. It's gonna be great and exciting future.
All right. Dewey?
All right.
Oh,
So,
fuck, I didn't see
I
Fifi. Sorry, Fifi?
all right,
Fifi,
go ahead.
why are you sitting there now, Fifi? What happened to your old seat?
Because some people sit in the old seat sometimes.
You sit beside me.
Okay.
We're gonna have assigned seating in the new place.
Yes.
Not for you. Sorry.
Okay, so we have hired some new people into the HR department, some new assistants, and a new in-house therapist, and a toilet cleaner because someone keeps shitting and making a mess. I don't know who that is, but it's disgusting. Company morale is pretty low, so I'm working on ways to improve it. And I had something else and my mind has gone blank. Please use the anonymous confession box too, or if you'd like to hear some insights from people in the company and what you guys are thinking about each other, about everything.
Wait, where's the anonymous box?
It's over there in the corner.
It's the other stash over there.
Will I put a note in there?
Yeah, there's already notepads ready.
All right, Dewey?
All right. So, this week I did conduct my HR inspection of autos. Out of a total 500 points, they scored 485.
Wonderful. That good?
And yeah, that's pretty good. So I have 5 different little categories and stuff like that I'm grading out of 100. Safe work environment, employee to employee interaction, employee to customers, legal compliance, and performance management. The only thing that I was concerned about is that there was a lot of smoking in the building next to a lot of very flammable equipment.
Uh-huh.
But I did make sure I talked to them about it, and they said they're going to work on changing their policy.
All right. Anything else?
I'm going to be doing another inspection next week at the Rooster's Rest, so I'm hoping they don't let me down.
All right. I fucking hope not. Lexi?
Huh?
Any updates on things you're doing?
Yeah, I'm doing one last ditch effort to try and get Sionis expanded into other sorts of markets for the city and their materials, and hopefully that becomes not so dead. I forget the other thing that I was working on.
No problem. Is that everything?
Oh, I also... Dewey, were you talking about the Rooster cab cars before?
Yes, I was
Going into
getting
PDM?
into... Yeah, I was going to talk with the CEO over at PDM about getting the Rooster cabs.
Yeah, we really need to do that. Like, badly.
It's time to bring it back.
Yeah. Like, yes. So yeah, I really want to either hunt down the CEO and talk to him to be able to get those cabs going so that Roosters can expand into the cab company like Penny has wanted forever. Because I feel like right now we're getting hit with a brick wall with it.
All right. What do you got to do to overcome that brick wall?
Kidnap the CEO and force him to
CEO of what?
PDM.
What do you need from there exactly?
We need cabs. We need cabs for Rooster's Cab Co. to be able to be operational that Penny has wanted forever.
How many cabs do you need?
I don't know, like 5 or 6 to be an even number.
All right, I'll get that situated for you. No problem.
Yeah, don't we own PDM?
Just speak to
Yeah.
Leslie.
Yeah, just talk to Leslie. That's not a problem.
Yeah, Leslie's not here. That was the whole thing that I wanted to do.
I'll handle it.
Yeah. And I'm getting a booklet made for the Sionis expansion. So yeah, that's about it. And then I'm just waiting for Nancy and Eve to update on the businesses to see how I can throw myself in there and get them operational or, working again. I don't like businesses dying.
All right. Nance?
Okay, well, in addition to the business evaluation and audit that Eve and I are doing, we're also going through and putting together a current organization chart of everybody in the company and what their expected roles are. So then when we move forward to new company, we're going to be able to transition people into roles for the future and see where they fit in and have outlines for what everybody's supposed to be doing and make sure people are sticking to that and make sure people are doing their jobs. In addition to that, I did an invoice. I got an invoice paid from Pigeon that was outstanding for quite a while for $324,000 and managed to up that. Pardon me, for what?
Yeah.
Flares.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so then I extorted him only slightly and managed to get a $435,000 payment for that. So that's all cleared up and squared away.
All right. Anything else?
And so paychecks and Cerberus dividends will be coming in today.
All right. Anything else?
On my end, I don't believe so. Oh, no, that's incorrect. I have orders of flares and megaphones going out to the PD for the war. And then I also have Brian wants to set up an event to kind of announce that. And then the last thing he wants to do is billboards. So Eve and I were talking to them about securing billboards around the city for all of that as well. Some sort of propaganda type stuff, but war profiteering. Oh, and I checked in with Max. He says he's okay. He is just under police protection. He doesn't think he's in specific danger, but it is a precautionary thing, and he is still excited to work, but just won't be in the office.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay, cool.
Tim?
I gave you the direct update yesterday with respect to the Sanguine negotiations. For everyone else here, those broke down. War seems imminent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I mean, Brian
what?
told me on the phone. He said we're going to war.
Yeah, so
That
Aegis
was
is also
before the
working
negotiations.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
Aegis is also working the war profiteering side.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm keeping notes of everything everybody's doing. Don't be shocked if you find yourself fired or demoted for not pulling your weight.
Oh my god.
What?
That goes for everybody in this room. All right, good meeting, everybody. Everyone have a wonderful Thursday. Keep working hard. Keep getting shit done. Until Monday, I'll see all you guys then.
Yes.
Can I have a chat with you then?
Yeah, I gotta chat with Tim and E first, though.
Have fun, guys.
Bye, Lexi.
Bye. What's up?
Yoda.
All right, what's going on with this war shit?
Where
Enlighten
fucking
us, Steve.
start? Me and Tim witnessed insubordination and probably a coup yesterday. It was crazy. After the negotiations, there was a debrief, and that should never have happened. It was crazy.
Elaborate, please.
So they went for a debrief to talk about, what happened during the negotiations. And then while that happened, people wanted a written letter from the senators saying that, yeah, okay, thumbs up, we're going to war with the Sanguine Island. They didn't want to really listen to the commissioner. And yeah, everybody just started asking dumb questions about going to war. And when I walked out with half of these people, half of the PD, they were like, this is disappointing, this is dumb, this is stupid. And yeah, the PD isn't ready. The PD was never ready. Lang said this months ago. Nobody was ready for the island, and they're still not ready for the island.
And this is where we find opportunity in madness and chaos. Listen, the DOJ, incompetent fucking morons. Don't even have 2 fucking brain cells. The PD, even worse than that, right? Why don't we, with Aegis, just start putting together everything to build an actual army?
On it already. We were already on this, Tim.
Yeah, I sent you a copy of that legislation that Bucky wanted me to work on with respect to being able to acquire and hold arms in reserve for the PD.
Oh, but not even for the PD. We build an actual army. Clean civilians, PD, if they want to join, we create a whole fucking regime up in Fort Zancudo. We populate that place again. We have an actual army that can deal with this shit. Because I mean, what the fuck else can we do? I don't necessarily blame the cops for not wanting to go to war. I'm gonna be honest. They're probably just as confused as we were when trying to handle this whole sanguine situation, if not more confused.
The issue that we're also dealing with right now is that they want our help, but they never include us in anything that happens. They talked to the senator yesterday. Crane was being Crane again and saying why does they just have an organization called Noose? What are they doing? But Crane never calls myself or Tim to ask these questions.
Crane is always going to operate based on pure assumption and the character of the person that he thinks you are. So if you're a piece of shit, he's just going to assume you're doing piece of shit things. If you're a good person, he's probably going to assume you're doing good person things. You guys are involved with me, so it's always going to be the piece of shit things. Always. So, I don't know how you resolve that situation, because I do agree. People just bitch and moan about Aegis, but it's very little communication from any party ever, usually. I don't know how you solve that, but at the same time, listen, it's also important to take matter into your own hands.
I agree.
We tried to get ahead of this island a long time ago. It failed. You know, spoke to the senators. I know we really give a shit, right? Now we're heading to the point of, that we pretty much predicted months ago is when something just can't be ignored anymore. How then do you handle what you do not know how to handle? The island, or whatever Jaeger and his cronies are doing out there, has gotten to a point where it can't be ignored, but you don't have the right tools to handle it. You're trying to build a car, and all you have is a mixer from your kitchen. How the fuck are you gonna do that? The PD isn't equipped for this shit. So how do we establish something that makes sense and allows at least the city to be equipped for it?
We become the resolution.
Or you just destroy it and get rid of it.
I mean, Harry's actually not wrong with that as well.
I think I think you just put them in the ground and just forget that they ever existed. Honestly,
or just cut all ties. We abolish the legislation. We don't recognize Sanguine as anything, and then we permanently ban anybody from that island who's a resident of that island to ever traverse into Los Santos ever again.
Yeah, the legislation is already crossed out, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Sanguine legislation technically doesn't exist anymore.
All right, so why don't we just ban anybody from Sanguine to forever stepping foot on Los Santos, and if they do, we hold them captive in our fucking prison cells forever.
Isn't that what's happening with the treason charge?
I mean,
No,
that's
that's
what
the
I
opposite,
suggested
right?
too.
That's the opposite. That's if you go to Sanguine,
No,
you're
it's
held
also
captive.
if you leave Sanguine as well.
Yeah, if they leave and come here, they get treason because they are treasonous already.
I mean,
for
even
being
before
on that island.
negotiations broke down, I suggested to Axel and Brian that they just Guantanamo Jaeger the next time they see him set foot in Los Santos.
Yeah, they should do that. Yeah. The thing is, you should listen. Listen, the PD should recognize that Jaeger and his fucking cronies need Los Santos way more than Los Santos doesn't even need Sanguine. Okay, they have their fucking friends here. They have their properties here. Their money is all here. Take that all away. Make them succumb to bending the knee to Los Santos.
Yeah, but I understand why is that
Why are they
not
not
happening?
doing that? Yeah,
I don't get it.
Why are they not doing that? Like right now.
Like if
Well,
they're
that's what I suggested yesterday. With if you get treason, you lose your business license and your businesses.
Fuck waiting to get treason. Why not start fucking slapping this shit on them right now? Jaeger is very clearly already committed treason. Why not take away everything that he owns, freeze all his fucking assets and everything that he holds in Los Santos?
properties, cars.
They want to do it. They want to go through the DOJ, and then again, I don't have any faith in the DOJ. They're just gonna. It's just not going to happen. They're literally going to give them their day in court for this to happen. That's how this is going to work.
Here's the problem, right? So 100% guaranteed. Okay, the PD knows Jaeger is involved. Trey is involved. And whoever the fuck else was at this negotiations. Well, we'll just go with those two because at least I know for a fact those two are 100% involved, and the PD knows it as well, right? They should just be seizing and freezing everything they have here in Los Santos. You know how much that's gonna make Jaeger fucking sweat? What the fuck? How long is he gonna live on that island with no access to his fucking friends, no access to his fucking money, no access to even doing anything he fucking enjoys? He will crumble within weeks, and then you tell him, okay, here are our fucking demands. This is how this shit is gonna work. You either like it and agree to it, and we can start fucking rebuilding this property, or you live a fucking mutt for the rest of your life in a fucking island by yourself.
I do think the army idea is a good idea also because you can go over there, capture them, drag them back from a jail, and then, like it leaves an opportunity to actually do something with that island. Like rebuilding it from the bomb.
I'm telling you, the best way to do this is you put Jaeger on his fucking knees and make him beg for fucking demands so he can have his life back. That's the only way this is going to work.
But the thing is, right, like we have to work with what we have control of. We don't have control of the PD or the DOJ. We'd only have control of Aegis and potentially making an army. That's the only thing we have direct control over. We can actually do something about it.
So fuck the PD, fuck the DOJ. You guys contact Jaeger and set up fucking negotiations, and we get this shit done. We threaten him with everything.
Well, he ain't gonna listen to me. We've already tried that route months ago.
What happened there?
He just ignored me. I imagine he'll do the same again.
Yeah, he called me and said, "I'm going to kill Tim." That's what he said. He did. He got the message from Tim. He called me and said, "I'm going to kill Tim."
I'm fighting for my country.
What? Even just for reaching out, he's gonna kill me?
Yes.
Jesus.
He said he made all those legislation to make my life harder. I'm going to kill Tim.
I really wish I was the mayor right now. Oh my God, I would have abolished this. This would have never gotten to this point if I was still the mayor. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm starting my expungement
I would have
today.
I would have fucking Jaeger drinking at the mushroom tip on any fucking advantage I can give him. Like, this is ridiculous. Even these negotiations yesterday that we watched was fucking insane. It wasn't even negotiations. They were just fucking arguing and trying to one up each other.
It was embarrassing.
He wanted to talk to his bestie Moosebeard, and when that was denied, he said, "Well, I'm not meeting your demands unless you cut off the new commissioner's head."
Right, but that's like straight up like like he doesn't want to. He claims Brian and Axel or whatever are like corrupt, but he wants to speak to probably the one cop that probably takes his side on things. Which is just as
Exactly.
bad. It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh, I
Moosebeard-
don't want to talk to these corrupt cops, but I want to talk to the cop that probably is like the least lenient towards me. It's like, what? You're basically being a hypocrite.
Yeah, Moosebeard stood in front of like the debrief yesterday, and he was being like the biggest apologist for. He was like, "Why didn't you just let me talk to him one-on-one?" And I was like, "Are you guys crazy?"
Yeah, but how does the PD even like what rank is Moosebeard?
I think he's a trooper, and he just runs the SIU, the Shark Ranger
Okay,
unit.
so he's
and then-
actually got status from the PD then. I'm just shocked that like there's so much power the government can use to shut Jaeger and his cronies down, and they just don't do it. I just don't understand it. Like, freeze all their assets and give them 3 days. They'll be begging to fucking come to negotiations and terms that allows us to actually establish some sort of well, giving the tools for us to be able to handle them and keep them contained. I guarantee you do that. Oh my God. Any business that was fucking originally created by or started by fucking Jaeger, frozen. Any employees that work in these businesses, frozen. Nobody can do shit. I'm telling you, give them 3 days. Dealing with that,
Especially if he froze his bank account, he'd be fucked.
Yeah, he'd be fucked.
He couldn't buy anything he wanted and get people to bring him stuff. He would have nothing.
You would choke him out completely. I don't know why we don't do that. Because then you go to Jaeger and be like, listen, you want to have your fucking life back? Let's come to terms. We establish an embassy in your fucking island. You establish a working body of government that we can communicate with. We focus on trade, export, import, whatever the fuck guidelines and bylaws, whatever the fuck you want to sit down, you can. You force Jaeger to demolish or at least any hint of him exporting weapons of destruction into Los Santos. You abolish everything he has here. Period.
We need to talk to Lexi, and I think we need to have her essentially shut down Sionos so that he cannot get anybody to make him any refined materials.
We should do that, yeah. But would she do it?
I don't know.
I still
Because
think
he's probably getting somebody to get him materials and refine for him.
If not, we can do the Aegis threat of eminent domaining the foundry and taking that for our use, and then we control it if she doesn't want to play ball.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I wish I could approach the PD. I wish I was still somewhat in the fucking working for the government. Because if I want to approach fucking this Axel dumb fuck so badly and just like try to pick apart, their entire plan here.
Guys, I just think the army is the right play because I think this is out of PD's league in terms of like, when I think about it,
But the army was the right play, Harry. But it's too late now. By the time you build an army, 6 months into the future, none of this matters anymore.
you're going to take 6 months.
It's going to take time. Yeah, you're not going to build an army in 3 days. Unless you're recruiting gangbangers off the yellow pages, sure. But if you're trying to build something legit, that people are going to respect, you know, and look at as an authoritative figure, it's going to take a few weeks minimum.
Yeah.
I could use the DIC legislation and comb through stuff with Jaeger's bank records and businesses he had to approach that to the DOJ and have them shut down things. But again, this is then me again doing the PD's job for them.
Yeah, but the fact is, why do we need evidence to shut down Jaeger?
That's what the DOJ want and need, because they want the due process for a treasonous, because him being a treasonous already isn't good enough. And that is what is ridiculous about this whole situation.
Who is saying this, though? Who's the leading charge of this in the DOJ?
Crane, probably.
Crane. Probably Crane.
He's the one that pushed this whole thing forward for the fucking island to begin with. He's like...
Isn't that conflict of interest?
Like, ask Crane right now. Freeze his assets, and he'll probably tell you, why do I need to do that? Where's the
I'm
proof
pretty
that
sure
he's doing anything?
fucking Crane made that weird-ass, like, legislation how, like, the PD couldn't step foot there out of fucking thin air. Like, he shouldn't be deciding the outcome of fucking Jaeger at this point.
Yeah, I think that's massive conflict of interest. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's crazy. No one knew about this island. No one talked about it. Like, it wasn't like there was no rules established. All of a sudden, Crane pushes that legislation, and then of course he's the one defending Jaeger at this point. I mean, come on, you'd be a fucking idiot not to see it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, like I said, you know, you can't change the past, but the way this island came about, everybody kind of just woke up and they're like, oh, okay, and then, you know. With all the respect, I feel like I was the only one asking the important questions. You know, okay, so what happens when this happens? How are we going to handle this? How are you going to look at that? And nobody had answers for it. Said, fuck it, just ignore it until it becomes a problem. Now it's a fucking problem. We can't ignore it. Now we're fucked. So, I'm going to go check some shit at the courthouse, and I'm going to give Crane a call.
Mm-hmm.
Not Crane, sorry, Brian. I got to speak to Brian.
Okay.
Eve, listen, just keep me in the loop on anything that's going on. Any updates on the shit, I'm keen to know about it.
Yeah, me and Tim were supposed to meet with Andy today, but I don't really feel comfortable meeting with Andy because of what I know.
Meet with her, though.
That she's... Yeah, but I feel like we need to put Brian in the board member position sooner rather than later.
Do we still want him, though, if he's one of the ones that's pushing for this war?
Let's slow on that, all right? Go meet with Andy and see if she reveals any cards. You know, just lead her. You know, don't give her any important information, but make her think that you are. And then see what she has to offer, all right? And then keep me in the loop on that.
Okay.
Good work, guys.
I should have been the fucking dictator of this fucking shithole fucking city. I don't speak to people who owe 33.3% of this fucking company and can't show up to a meeting.
Holy shit.
How has Harry Brown become more useful than Leslie Lingberg? I never thought I'd see this in my life.
Oh, God, I love
And that's not a compliment to you, Harry, because you do nothing. That is an insult to Leslie.
Jesus. You had to put me down like that.
Sorry, I just had to make I just didn't... That couldn't get to your head. You start doing some crazy shit.
Listen, I mean, you're right. I do nothing, but I like it like that.
That's the thing.
Business
Leslie
isn't my
does
thing,
nothing.
Lang. Business isn't my thing. I'm here, listen, I'm here because I care about you. I care about lots of people. You know, I just kind of more like a helping hand than like a, you know. That's why I'm the 1%, you know? I'm pretty fucking dumb, honestly.
Leave your cards downstairs.
Oh my God,
Hate
fucking
business.
Sid wanted to talk to me. I completely forgot. Fuck.
Yeah, she sounded pretty down.
Because I fucking reamed her out yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Shit was fucking ridiculous. I had every right to, Harry.
Hey, anyone see where Sid went?
Sid? I thought I saw her go downstairs.
She's probably left.
I got this. Everyone guess.
She
right
was
now.
here, like, when you guys
Any
walked
updates,
past.
Dewey?
No, Harry, no updates.
Okay. Is that a fake arm, Dewey?
Guys, get back in the room. Get back in the room quick. Hey, Eve, so you guys mind clearing the room? We gotta talk to Sid.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep, we'll get out of here.
That's
Thank you.
why, Lang, when there's this new company, I'm interested in, security and the loan stuff, and just generally being around. If I get fired, at the end of the day, I understand.
Well,
What's going on? So, what you want to talk about?
Shit.
I just wanted to talk about yesterday.
What about it?
Just what you said to Luciano.
All right, go ahead.
I just
Luciano,
thought
spill
instead
my
of talking to him
conversation.
about it, I was maybe thinking we could talk about it instead, like you and me.
I'm confused now. What are you talking about?
The whole shit that happened at the Gentry.
Okay.
He basically insinuated that I have some kind of choice to make, but you spoke to him about it and not to me.
Now I'm fucking confused as fuck.
You don't want me hanging that down there a little, right?
No, that's not it at all. No.
Could we just have a moment, Sid? Just give me 2 seconds, if you don't mind.
Want me to walk away?
Yeah, just
Okay.
2
Alright,
seconds.
yeah, no,
2
it's-
seconds. Hey, Lang, you did say that to Luciano. I remember.
What did I say exactly again?
You said
I'm
like
whispering.
try,
Make sure you're
you
whispering.
said, I'm whispering. You said make her know that if she's gonna continue doing this, that there will be consequences, and she has a choice to make.
Yeah,
the
but I
thing is,
was
think he
talking
said
within his own fucking group, not to
I
speak on behalf
know,
of
but
fucking
he just said
Cerberus.
exactly that to her. Yeah, I mean, and she just said exactly the same thing back. So it's kind of but that was said. So yeah.
But I'm talking between his own fucking whatever little group he's got going on there, not behalf of our fucking company.
Listen,
I
it's all
think-
good.
I think the
It's-
translation when he said that probably came across like make a choice, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I think the
Just-
translation came off as
Jesus Christ.
I think just make it just say maybe is that wasn't said. It's a misunderstanding, and that just make her aware that her actions have consequences, and that's it. I think.
All right, bring her back over here.
Thanks, Sid. We're ready.
Okay.
I continue. So what were you saying?
I just wanted to get a full understanding of what you meant.
Luciano,
said it to him.
one, is a fucking idiot. I think he misunderstood the entire point of that conversation. Two, it's not about hanging out down there, Sid. I think you are still filled with vengeance and are enjoying what's going on down there. When it comes to
in-
killing motherfuckers.
I mean, I don't mind fucking shooting someone if I need to. It's not like I'm gonna go out looking for trouble. It's just a case of being down there, hanging out with my friends, and then all of a sudden they're getting attacked by GG, and I don't wanna, just fucking pussy out and just run away. But at the same time, you told me in the last war that if I wanted to get my hands dirty, it wasn't that big of a deal. So if something's changed, I just
Yeah, that
want
was during the war,
communication.
though, right? The war is now over.
Yeah. This is, I guess, something new, but if something has changed in terms of staying clean or whatever, that wasn't communicated, so
It's not about staying
know
clean,
about that.
right? Listen, are you a part of the Italians? Whatever the fuck they're doing down there.
The war, no.
Okay, so then why are you there? Willingly shooting at motherfuckers. There's a difference between if you have to defend yourself, they pull up to you, right? But we saw you on the roof of that fucking building just clapping motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
So
I was
what's
up there giving them communication about what was going on around them.
are you involved in that side of the business with the Italians?
No.
Do you want to be?
I mean, I don't know if they plan to invite me to do anything with them, but as far as I'm aware, I'm just hanging out with my friends there, decorating for them and shit.
Okay, but if are you looking to be involved in that sort of business with the Italians?
I don't mind. I mean, not war, right? Like, I'm not gonna go out fucking hunting, boosting banks. I'm not about that life. I don't care for that shit. This was simply a case of my friends were getting shot at. I'm not gonna stand there and just watch them get shot. But I'm not gonna directly involve myself in a fucking war that I don't need to. If you don't want me down there when they're at war, I get it. I just want that communication, with me.
I mean, so listen, if this is truly just you defending yourself and you're not going to actively go do that shit, then I guess it's fine. But just from outside looking in, it just looks it looks drastically different.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You showed up, you literally got shot down by them. It's a bit of a shit show that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
The Italians were a bit clueless on how a fucking war works, and I've got experience in that. I just wanted to be their eyes in the sky, sort of guide them.
Listen, I don't think there's
bit,
anything wrong with it. I think it's just better to be open about it, because if that's a kind of life that you want to go into, there's nothing wrong with that. You definitely can, but then it changes the path a little bit too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if the Italians, for example, they want to bring you in today, whatever the fuck, I don't know, call you their soldier or some shit. You can do that if you want. There's nothing wrong with that, but then it just changes your path a bit.
Okay, in what way?
Well, with this new company that we're trying to launch, we're trying to, tighten up the image. Like I said in the meeting that we had already, I myself was also guilty of it. We kind of lost our shit when Manam and Gigi came knocking. Nothing wrong with that. We all hit a boiling point. I said it was clean slate moving forward. And, if motherfuckers just want to be gangbanging, it's probably best not to have them, be in the company. Now, I'm not saying that you can, that situation can never happen, because there's going to be times motherfuckers come knocking and you're going to have to stand up for yourself. But we're not going to be actively looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm not like, you saw me leave Rust. I'm not about gang life. I just, if it comes to it, if a friend is getting shot, I'm gonna help them, gonna try and save their life. I'm not clean, but I'm not out here boosting and doing banks and getting in wars with people every day. I hate that shit.
All right, Sid. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's good then. I just wanted to make that clear, you know what I mean? With this new company, we're really going to be trying to tighten shit up. And I'm not saying that you're never going to be in a situation like that, because, it's Los Santos. Everyone's going to have to shoot at a motherfucker at some point. It's just the way we go about it.
Yeah.
All right, and the Italians, they are we've kind of designated them to be people who help us handle that. They have soldiers who can handle that for us. You know what I mean? So if somebody comes knocking, Little Italy, they might be not experienced or whatever, but they do have the bodies to be the ones handling that.
Okay. So just so I'm clear, you want me to leave the situation if shit goes down there, or?
I mean, you're good. If you can't stand your friends getting shot at, I can't tell you to leave. You know what I mean? I would just be very aware of what you're getting involved in. That's all.
Okay.
All right.
I will try and stay away from their conflict. I mean, I don't think that conflict will probably go on much longer after yesterday.
I think it's going to get worse, personally. Every time we think Gulag Gang
Really?
is going to do something, they somehow still do something. So
Okay.
I'd also be a bit careful, Sid. They have a fuck ton of people at that Little Italy, and you are not an Italian, so.
fuck that mean, Harry?
Okay, I'm confused.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Huh?
It's all good. You know, it's fine. It's just, you know, I suppose what I'm trying to say is I've seen like 10 Italians walking around there. You know, they probably got it.
Okay.
What the fuck are you saying, Harry? What the fuck does that mean, Harry?
Nothing. You know, it's all good.
Okay, anyways, Sid, just ignore everything Harry just said.
Yeah.
Just be aware of what you're doing, all right?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Any other questions?
I don't think so. I guess for the new stuff, depending on if you want me to be a part of it or not, is it something you'd rather have people be clean for? Like a clean record?
No, it's not clean, Sid. It's just how we were before. We never really violence was always the last measure we went to on everything we did, especially when it came to people trying to fuck with us. We're trying to go back to that mentality. You know what I mean? Or not even violence, but you know, just straight up declaring war and shit. Because you know, if we have to kidnap and kill a motherfucker, we got to kidnap and kill a motherfucker. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Italians, they're going to operate a bit differently because they're kind of designated for that. People come knocking on their fucking doorstep and, you know, they want the smoke, they're going to give it to them.
Okay. I will stay out of, like, if shit goes down, I will just get out of there. But I have been hanging out there a lot. I've got a lot of friends there. Obviously I've been doing buildings for them, so you know, it's just been nice to have those people around. And
Yeah, but remember too, you know, I have a lot of fucking friends, and you know, when they've gone to war with gangs, I didn't drag myself into it. You know, if that's the Italians' beef, let's keep it the Italians' beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was just a matter of timing, me being there at the time, and Gigi coming, like, shooting from the rooftops. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all I have.
All right,
Just wanted to make it 100% clear, because
no, you're good. It's all good. No problem.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you too.
Right.
See, my fucking suspicions were right. Sid wants to be an Italian.
Yeah, and Frankie too. And listen,
And Frankie too, yeah.
I don't really like. I think that they're lost though.
Yeah, I mean, you can
they're
tell
probably
that they're
'cause they
fucking
like the
lost,
people
and the
there,
Italians
you know?
are. The thing is, if she wants to be brought in by the Italians, I have no issue with it. But then that kind of changes things a bit here.
Yeah, which is fine, you know.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how life works. You make a decision. That decision is sometimes going to affect your life a little bit.
Just, you know, if she makes that choice, then you know, I think you know, I think Frankie's in the same boat. So I mean, I don't.
But
you
the
know,
thing is, Frankie is a fucking soldier, though. So it's good that
Yeah.
they bring him in. That's what something I think still doesn't understand is we have enough fucking soldiers. We have enough.
oh, Lang, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's check the anonymous notes, the anonymous note box. Let's see what fucking people have been saying about us.
Yeah, go look. Go look.
Okay.
The fuck is Leslie?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. There's someone's complained about me and you. Brilliant.
What they say?
Go look. It's the notes. Fucking ridiculous. See, people are using the box as a joke. Do I smell, Denzel?
You do smell, Harry. You definitely don't shower.
I do shower.
No, you don't.
What do I smell? Musty?
I think Lang needs to stop telling people to shut the fuck up. I do not feel valued in the workplace. I have eczema and I'm already in enough pain. I do not need this. Harry, why would you write this?
I didn't write that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You're the only person I say to shut the fuck up to all the time.
Well, you know, it's an anonymous box. Could have been anyone.
Yeah, you're
Could have been
right.
Leslie.
Let's get out of here. All right, so I've been thinking last night, and
Okay.
I don't think, I don't know how Luciano's going to take this, but I don't think we bring him into the new company. But we bring in Vito and we bring in Alfredo. I don't know how he's going to take that, though.
Are those two you just mentioned, are they clean?
They're very in tune with business, and I think one of them was expunging their record. I don't know if that went through because of the whole fucking war. So
Vito also wants to be the mayor.
yeah, and Vito wants to get into politics and shit. So he seems like he's really primed for that kind of life.
He seems perfect for coming to the new company, basically.
Listen, I think... I have an idea. Only an idea. I'm just going to put it out there. Because, I think to avoid drama... you should, for the new company, you should bring in people that are like clean. Because that Luciano never gonna be clean, but the guy who wants to be the mayor,